How's it going, my fellow Homo sapiens? It's your boy Uzumaki Hado, and this is a Gantz G manga review. Gantz G chapter 007, The Girl Daily Lies. Does Miyazaki has what it takes to stay alive? And does Ekagama have a little bit of jealousy toward Corona? This and more coming right at you next. Chapter Gantz G opens up with the police finding the bus. Yes, the bus that fell off the cliff. And basically they found no students on the bus. They found no bodies at all. However, they did discover that some of the students was alive. And those students who was alive was the ones that survived the Gantz game. And then we skip to the next part and we have Corona basically coming out of her home. She's looking at Nike's crib and she has to like this really small flashback of Nike kind of walking out of the building and saying, "Hey, how are you doing, Corona?" And it wasn't really Nike. It was just a thought that she was having. So she goes to class. She's sitting in class. Her professor is letting everyone know that half of the class is missing because half of the class got killed on the bus, basically. And he's saying that, you know what, we're going to have to combine these classes together. And that's basically what they did. They combined the classes together because a lot of students was missing from that field trip who was killed off. So we have the police questioning the girls who survived, and the girls are basically saying they don't remember what happened, they don't have any idea what was going on, and that's because the veteran gangsters told them, don't tell the police about Gantz. Don't tell anyone about Gantz because your head will explode. Now, this is new information to me. I didn't know if you told people outside who wasn't part of Gantz, your head will explode. I maybe missed that in the original manga, the original Gantz. I'm gonna have to go back to the original Gantz and kind of look through there and see, was that a rule or is that a new rule itself? Now, we have Corona kind of sitting down thinking, it doesn't matter if I could tell someone, who is going to believe that we were sitting back fighting aliens at the zoo. So it's just a lose-lose situation there. You can't tell anybody. If you did tell someone, it didn't matter because who's going to believe you? Maybe they'll believe you if your head explodes, but come on now. So we have Miyazaki going to Corona and letting her know, you know, asking her a question, are you going to pass up your freedom to wish back Nike? And Corona says, a world without Nike is not a world living. And Miyazaki's letting her know, I don't think I can get 100 points to get my freedom. I'm scared, I'm weak, I don't think I can do it. And Corona's just letting her know, you can do it. You know, you have what it takes to survive. So now we're getting close to the part where they're meeting up with the veteran gangsters to start their training. And I like how the veteran gangsters are setting this up, letting them know, hey, you know what? We're going to get this training going. We're going to get you used to these suits. So your first thing you have to do this time is jump to one building to the next building. Now, I really like this because it teaches the girls the limits of the suits, what the suits are capable of, and what powers they have with these suits. So the veteran gangsters hop to the other side and says, okay, you know what, girls, y'all come over. And the first person that steps up is Corona. She runs, she jumps from one building, jumps to the other side with this all type of power. It was just incredible. And she jumped so high, so far, that she slid across the building, hit her head, and she's like, oh wow, there's no pain. So right there, she's starting to learn her suit. In the suit, she might not feel pain. Not just that, she has a lot of power, a lot of muscles to jump from one building to the other. So we go to Ekagami, and it looks like Ekagami had a little bit of jealousy. She was a little jealous of Corona for a second, and she hurry up and she hops from one of the building to the other building. And I kind of like that. I kind of like that jealousy just a little bit because it can show a little bit of rivalness between Corona and Ekagami. Well, Corona really probably not really worried about Ekagami at the moment, but I like how Ekagami has Corona in her sights because that can push these girls to be even much better. So we have the rest of the girls kind of hopping across, and we have Miyazaki. She's scared once again. She's kind of trembling. She says, I don't think I can do it. And they're like, come on, you can do it, you can do it. And she jumps, and she doesn't make it to the building, and she falls all the way down. She hits the ground. And they're like, they all kind of just run over there and look. And the veteran gangsters basically let them know, she's not dead from this height. She has the suit. And that's basically the chapter itself. Now, overall, to me personally, I felt like this chapter was very short and not a lot of stuff happened. Matter of fact, I really can't say a lot of progress happened besides them actually getting ready to train. Kind of, just kind of getting ready to train and learning the suits. That's about it. And learning that if they tell someone about Gantz, their head will explode. That's basically it. I did feel like this chapter was full of fan service. And once again, it's just kind of showing the female body in kind of suggestive pose. I don't have an issue with that. I really love that, but I would like to see just a little bit more action and a little bit more people dying and getting ripped to shreds. You know what I'm saying? I love fan service, but I would like to see a little bit more storyline and a little bit more detail in some of these characters, because right now, really nothing is happening. But at the same time, it's still kind of early for Gantz G. But overall, I'm going to give this chapter a 5 out of 10. Yes, a 5 out of 10, because we really didn't get a lot of progress. I mean, basically what this chapter was showing the girls in their daily lives. They went back to their daily lives and they're just acting like everything is okay, like nothing happened. They're talking to their friends. There are some of them signing up for the sports team to play in some of the sports, and that's good. They need to be normal and fit back in with a normal crowd and be able to do what they need to do to fight the aliens. Now, a little bit about Miyazaki. I think that she can go two ways. Right now, she's really, really weak and she's very, very fragile. Now, she can be a character that people are going to have to carry through Gantz, and she most likely would be killed off super fast because she's so weak. But because I think that she's so weak, I feel like she can have a lot of character development. I mean, she can be a big character in Gantz. I think she can learn and do something that really help others. I think that maybe she might be like the brains of the group. She might be very, very intelligent, and she might not be strong, but she might be very intelligent and coming up with plans to help defeat the aliens. But that's all I have for you today. Please rate, subscribe, and comment, and share. It really helps the channel. Thanks for watching. Matane.